Tomorrow I will have an ice hockey class in the morning. Ja, 私はWe made it to 1001 subscriber. 2つ
3 items
3つ
4つ
4つ
5 items 5つ
5つ8つ
9 items 9つ10 items
と
カフェラテ1つ
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 Let's try shadowing the whole thing again from the beginning
3個
YouTube を見ます
Good morning, it's bright and early. Well, actually it's 8:15, but it's still very dark outside. I don't really have a lot of plans for this weekend, except for today is the target language speaking club. And tomorrow I will have an ice hockey class in the morning with my new ice hockey teacher. I actually managed to find one. In the last video I was a bit upset that I didn't really find one that fits my needs. And I already had 2 lessons with her and I really like her. She's so nice, so friendly, so patient. So that's the only thing that's really planned. I'm also really excited for today because we're probably hitting 1K today. Because when I woke up we had 969 subscribers, so I guess we can make it today. When I started this channel, I did believe I could make it, but I didn't really believe my goal of making it this year. So I'm really excited. Otherwise, I also have a lot of goals open on my planner, and those are to go through all my Anki grammar cards, also getting Anki down to 0, which is a pain in the ass. If you're following me on Instagram, you know that I started a new job in October. They trained us for the job in Berlin on site. I didn't manage to do anything for Japanese during that week. I didn't do any Anki cards. I didn't do my apps. I had so many reviews that piled up. I got like my Kanji app and my grammar app down to the normal amount again, but Anki, so difficult because I already had like 300 reviews a day, like normally. I think I had like 1,000 cards overdue at one point and it was really stressing me out. So my goal is to get it down again because that was already my goal last week, but yeah, it didn't happen because the new job is really nice. I really like it. But of course it's 40 hours, so I have to invest a little bit more time. I also make YouTube videos, so there's not so much time left for studying Japanese, like active study. I also wanted to read 2 chapters on the Satori Reader page, and I've already read 1 this week, so I only have 1 left. I also want to watch and listen to 1 episode of Speak Japanese Naturally. I recently discovered it. I tried to listen to it while I was doing something, but it's still a bit too complicated to listen to Japanese for me while I do something else, except for like really basic podcasts. And I also want to write my weekly diary, as always. So those are my goals for this weekend. Before I do anything else, I will prepare for the Target Language Speaking Club. I will go into my Notion and write down a few vocabulary words that I think I will use, and also write down some questions so that I don't have to come up with them on the spot. And today's topic is food. So I guess I will have to prepare a bit about German food, and I'm not the best to ask about German food, even though I am German, but I'm not such a big fan of meat, obviously. But let's see what I can come up with. So this is what I currently came up with. So something about German food and also some questions and also answers to them. I also asked ChatGPT. Can you please give me some very simple questions in Japanese about the topic food? I think those are really good and very, very simple questions. Definitely a great way to get more ideas on what to write about. I think I will use it from now on also when I'm writing my weekly diary entries or when I want to write about a specific topic. Sometimes it's a bit hard. I want to write something, but I don't know what to write about. I'm also almost finished preparing, so I think it will take me maybe 15 or 30 more minutes and then I will make some breakfast. So my preparation is finished and I wrote a bit about Baumkuchen. I don't know if you know Baumkuchen. This is something I want to talk about for a bit. And then I have a few questions and I also wrote down the answers and also put some emojis next to it because even though I can read everything, it still takes some time for my brain to recognize what's written there. If I compare it to German or English, I just have to see the words with my eyes without thinking about it and I know what's written there, but in Japanese I'm not that far. I know I will be quite nervous probably during the talk, so I want to give myself hints about what the questions are about so that I can hopefully act faster during the talk.
She's one of my closest friends, and we exchange audio messages on WhatsApp. Now, we only do this literally once every week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, and sometimes not even for like more than once or twice in a month. But I can tell you that 5 or 10 minutes of sort of listening that I get when I'm listening to her message, and then the 5 or 10 minutes of me speaking when I respond to her, it's amazing how helpful that has been over the years in keeping my French pretty sharp.
This video is sponsored by Satori Reader. I actually reached out to them myself because I just love that I can read and listen to generally interesting stories written specifically for language learners instead of only listening to children's books, which are not that interesting most of the time. My favorite feature by far is that the website reads you the story sentence by sentence. They even include sound effects, which feels really immersive and helps me figure out what the story is about, even if I don't understand every sentence.
その時、外でオートバイの音がした。
If that doesn't help, the website also translates the text for you and you can also ask questions about the texts if you're unsure about the grammar or a certain word. There is also an app if you don't like to use the website. With Black Friday coming up, Satori Reader hosts its biggest sale of the year, so if you're interested in trying it out, now would be a great opportunity to subscribe. If you watch this video later and have missed the sale, don't worry, you can still use my special discount code, so make sure to check it out. So I finished the episode. Let's listen to it once again. Then I will continue with the next one. It took me around like 10 minutes to get through this one.
ジャム屋さん第5話。私は朝食を食べながら、さーて、今週はどんなジャムを作ろうか。どんな香りを加えて、どんな工夫をしようかと考えた。考えただけでワクワクした。その時、外でオートバイの音がした。きっと郵便配達の村田さんだろう。村田さんは私が作るゆずジャムの大ファンだ。毎年秋になると注文してくれていた。玄関の扉を開けて外の郵便受けへと向かった。コツコツと音を立てながら郵便受けまで行くと、足首のあたりに何かが触れた。そしてにゃーという声が聞こえた。お隣さんが飼っている猫だ。お隣さんといっても少し離れていて、歩いて 4,5 分のところにある。猫は自由に外に出られるようで、私が庭に出るといつも現れた。私はしゃがんで猫の頭を撫でた。猫はゴロゴロと喉を鳴らした。首輪の鈴がチリンと鳴った。しかし猫は私の手からすぐに離れてしまった。その時、キーッという自転車のブレーキ音が聞こえた。私はびっくりして、ひゃっと声を上げた。
So I'm finished with reading now. I read 2 more episodes after the one I read with you. Now I'm on episode 8, and in the last episode there was kind of a plot twist I didn't expect. The whole story got a lot more interesting now, and I'm really excited for what's to come, like how the story is progressing. And there are 60 episodes in total for this story, so I still have a lot more to look forward to. You can really practice like all the different skills with it, because you can read it out loud, so speaking almost, learn new vocabulary, new grammar, also kanji if that's what you want. Listening, of course, as well. There's everything you need basically for studying, and it's a lot of fun. It doesn't really feel like studying, it feels more like playing kind of. So I'm a big fan. And now I still have about half an hour left until our target language speaking club. So I will go through some of my Anki cards on my iPad, and I will also get myself some company for it because, as I posted on Instagram, I recently really enjoy study streams, or at least to study alongside study streams. And there's one from Bedhead Academic. I will use her stream most of the time. I think we have a lot in common, and she's really relatable. Fortunately, she lives in America, because otherwise I think we would make probably very good friends. But yeah, I will use her stream to be more concentrated and to keep going with my Anki cards, because if I don't use the stream on the side, I want to quit after 5 or 10 minutes, because my ability to concentrate is declining as I get older. I feel like, yeah, this really helps. Konnichiwa! はい、わかりました。お元気ですか？はい、元気です。じゃあ、私はドイツ人です。26歳です。今、学生じゃないです。だから、自分で勉強しています。日本語を勉強しています。でも、私の話すことはとっても下手です。だからもっと勉強したいです。リーさんは寿司屋行ったことがいますか？すいません、海のシーフードにアレルギーがありますので。アレルギー。残念ですね。So I managed to get through 50 grammar cards approximately in 50 minutes, which is not so great, but I really feel like my concentration is declining, so I think I need a longer break. I still have to edit the video that is going live tomorrow. It's the interview with Bunske. I just want to shorten it a little bit more. Our aim is to go down to 30 to 45 minutes, because there's so much valuable information in there. I don't want to cut anything out, so I'm just trying to cut out all of our filler words. Hello! It's not responding. Like if I have pitch accent right or not, like they probably there, not like they accent right or not, like they probably be, or not like they. Pitch accent right or not, they probably.
皆さんこんにちは。今日は皆さんと金木犀探しをしたいと思って歩いています。
Good morning! So I just overslept and yesterday I spent the rest of the day editing the YouTube video that went live today. I think I edited until like 11:30 And then I wanted to wake up today at 7:30, but for some reason my alarm didn't ring, so I overslept and I woke up half an hour before the video had to go live, and I had to do the title and the description, etc. And I also had the time the video went live, a night hockey session with my italki teacher. So I was really scrambling to get everything together, so I wasn't able to film. I wanted to film, I actually also wanted to film the italki lesson, but this didn't work. So next time maybe. I just watched a video from Speak Japanese Naturally and I think it was really easy to watch and there weren't so many new vocabulary words that I didn't know. So I definitely want to watch her videos more often. And now it's 11:15 and I want to go through all the vocabulary from my italki lesson that I didn't know because she always writes it in the chat box next to our Zoom conversation, and then I will just copy it into my Notion and then make Anki cards with it so that I can learn it for the next time. And that's what we're going to do right now. So those are the words that I didn't know, and you will see there are some special ones like henshu, for example, but also words like yugata or tsuki or sorani that I should know, but those are the words that I usually forget when talking. It's still a good reminder that those are not as strong in my memory than other words, so I should still try to review them more so that they will stick in my head more or use them more. I think this would be a better way actually. So speaking, I would say. Let me know in the comments if you are also forgetting words that you should know while speaking or writing or doing any kind of output in Japanese so that I don't feel so alone. Thank you. So I went through my Anki cards for 50 minutes and I made a significant dent in it, but still I have around 200 to do in order to get down to 0. It could be worse. I'm quite hopeful that we can do it today and you will keep me accountable, so I will do it. Now it's actually time for lunch.
I already to go to the station and filled up my water bottle with Alice's peach iced tea. Very happy about that. But yeah, it's been so lovely. It's a shame the weather is so rubbish today. Like it's so rainy and gross, but never mind. It was nice yesterday, which is the main thing. Yes, yesterday was the day we were doing stuff. Gonna get on the train back to London, back home to see my sunny bear. She's gonna be so happy to see me.
So let's work on the goal of getting down my Anki cards. I'm not sure if I will make it to 0 today, but let's try to get them down as far as possible. It's already 9:15 in the evening, so I'm quite tired, especially because it's daylight saving today. Technically it's already 10:15, so my body is about to shut down, but let's try to get some more in. I still have my grammar sentences, 99 grammar sentences. I quickly realized after doing the first 5 grammar sentences that I can't concentrate enough for doing grammar. My brain is just empty. Even doing the vocabulary cards was kind of hard, but at least I got it done. And the last task that is left for today is to download more books on my Kindle. I actually talked about this in my reading video, but there are graded readers from the Tadoku website that you can download for free. I read quite a few now. I think I read like 12 or 13. There are 5 levels, and level 4 was quite difficult. Like, it was still okay to understand, but I wasn't sure if I should progress onto level 5. So I just want to download more from level 2 onwards, maybe make my way through all of them, and hopefully this will give me more comfortableness in reading, because I really want to read my other books that I bought in Thailand, but I don't want to look so much up. So I hope this helps as well. I know I talked a lot about Satori Reader and I love reading them, but when I'm really tired like now, it's a bit too complicated for me to grasp, especially so late at night, and sometimes I just need something to read to get tired and to sleep better. So I really like the Tadoku ebooks for that, because they are so simple that I don't have to use so much brain power and I don't have to stare at my phone screen because I have the Kindle Paperwhite. It's really nice to read even in the dark because it doesn't strain your eyes so much. So I'm gonna download a few of them and then I will go to bed because I'm so tired I can barely keep my eyes open. And what I actually forgot, I told you yesterday that I will probably hit 1000 subscribers, but it didn't happen, of course, because I said I would hit them. And I only hit them today, but yay, we made it to 1001 subscriber. Woohoo! My boyfriend even made me a cake, and it was his first cake he ever made. And it was very good. I was very happy about it. Thank you to every one of you who's watching my videos regularly. I wouldn't be here without you and wouldn't make videos if no one would watch them. Yay, so we're done. Books are on my Kindle and I will go to bed. I'm so tired. I definitely want to go through the books I'm reading again, like the Tadoku readers. Right now I'm just reading them and not really looking the words up, I don't know, because that's how you are supposed to use them. Someday, I don't know when this will be, I would like to go through them again and do more of an intensive reading approach instead of an extensive reading approach. So looking up all the grammar that I don't really know and the words that I don't know. For now, I'm just reading them in the evening when I have nothing else that I can do or concentrate on, and I think this really helps to broaden... I can't talk anymore. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will link you another vlog right here, so if you want to watch more of them, feel free to support my channel, and thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye.